taking shots at the enemy.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm just going to show you what I eat in a day. 1 week out from going to the beach. So I mostly eat these same things all the time anyway. I do change out a few things. Just trying not to be so bloated, just trying to be as lean as I can. I eat a cream cheese rice cake with pre-workout most every day of the week. There are some days that I do eat a date bar or a protein bar, but it's one of those 3 items every single morning. So I'm just fixing that right now, and then later on I'll show you what I snack on and what I eat the rest of the day. And I do wake up at 5 a.m. 5 days a week so that I can eat my breakfast, chill, let my pre-workout hit in, look at the morning face. You know, it is 5 a.m. And then after I eat, I work out, which I'll also include in this video. So I do like to have a nice slow morning. I can't stand to be rushed. I have to have time to just chill, eat my breakfast, watch like an hour of shows. So that's what I do every single morning. So now it is almost 6 a.m. and I take these vitamins every morning. I take calcium and I take multivitamin. I take calcium because I broke my foot back in January and I just realized I actually don't get a lot of calcium through the foods that I eat. So it's probably beneficial. So I've just continued to take calcium gummies. They taste really good too. So I recommend this brand if you're looking for any. So now it's time to get ready and figure out what the heck I'm going to wear to work out in, which was actually difficult since I knew I was going to be filming anyway. Got to be somewhat decent, right? Yeah. And then we dance a little jig, get ourselves pumped up, try to get ready to work out. It's really early in the morning, but we can do this. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of talk a little bit off and on throughout this portion. It is about 9 minutes long, so if you don't care to watch me work out, you can skip ahead about 9 minutes and then I'll show you the rest of my food for the day. That's all the rest of this video is going to be about. But yeah, so I do a 30-minute workout about 3 times a week. Yeah, I usually do deadlifts 2 times a week. So 5 days a week I'm doing that. Usually I don't work out on Sunday. On Saturday I may go for a run, may do deadlifts. I don't know, I kind of switch it up, but pretty sure that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I'll be doing this exact same workout. I kind of just do whatever. If you happen to see any of my older videos, I do have videos on here from 6 years ago. I was on YouTube. I was only on here for about 3 months and then I kind of just got off. That's a story for another day, and I privated all my videos while I was gone, but I do have a lot of workout videos from back then if you do want to follow them. I was big on making workout plans and every day was a certain body part. I had posted all of it on my Instagram. That's no longer there, but in the video it shows the workout routine. So anyway, so you can find all that information. But yeah, so I do 10 minutes of abs, 10 minutes of arms, 10 minutes of legs. Kind of just do whatever feels good. I mean, I know in my head what I'm doing. I do the same things. I may increase the weights a little bit that I use, but for the most part, I'm not making any crazy routines like I used to. I just don't have time anymore. I work a full-time job from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. So doing pretty good to fit this in from 6 to 6:30 every morning. And also, I am not a certified nutritionist, health coach, whatever, fitness instructor, yada, yada, yada. I'm showing you what I do, what works best for me, not telling you to do it. If you can do more than me, heavier weights, great. If you can't, then we all got to start somewhere. So I actually did start off just teaching myself. I mean, I read books. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, like as far back as like 10 years ago. I used to watch Fitness Blender. So I do suggest those videos. They still have, I mean, like 1,000 videos on YouTube. Cardio, weights, anything you could think of. I just love watching them. They do talk through them. I haven't watched them in so long, actually. I don't know if it's the same couple. Let me know if you've ever watched Fitness Blender videos. You know what I'm talking about. Is this guy and this girl couple that did the videos, and then I think they ended up getting other people to do some of the videos. Anyways, so they had a timer on the screen, and I would just do them, play my own music in the background. I love that. Love learning through YouTube. So I suggest find any videos that you can for free out there. You don't have to have money. You don't have to buy a workout program. Everybody starts somewhere. You can use what you have in your house. I've accumulated a lot of weights. I've put a lot of money into all the weights that I have to do deadlifts with. Everything's in my closet. And I've always made it work, whether I worked or lived in a studio apartment, or now I do have a lot more room, but you can make it work. You just have to try. You just have to be motivated, and you just have to start. That's the first step. And also, there's going to be days that you don't feel like doing it. Whether you're just starting out and you're frustrated and you don't know what you're doing, or you're not seeing any results, or you're having a very bad day, you're feeling unmotivated, lazy. There's a million reasons why you may not feel like doing it, but please just do it anyway. And the best advice I got is from a YouTuber that I watch, Shallon Lester. She has nothing to do with fitness, but you can apply that through all parts of your life. And this is literally what I had to do a year and a half ago whenever I had gained weight, and then my goal was to lose weight. So the videos that I had 6 years ago was what I looked like most of the time. I did gain 35 pounds. So right now I weigh 122 and I got up to 156. So I was very frustrated with myself and why I let that happen, why I stopped working out. I know why. I won't tell you in this video. But so I decided to start working out again, and there were days that I just didn't even feel like it. So anyways, her advice was just everything in life, just zombie through it, which means basically just get up, go through the movements, even if you don't feel like it, just do it. You'll feel better afterwards. And there were mornings that I literally thought, I don't want to do this, and I just half-assed a workout, barely did the squats, barely used any weights, didn't feel like it. But you know what? I kept doing it, and that was a discipline and consistency that made me continue to do it. And I promise you, you will feel better. I know it sounds crazy. Whenever you don't have energy, the last thing you want to do is work out, but it gives you energy. Going for a walk will give you energy if you just start there. Of course, going for a run will too. Working out with weights or without weights, doing yoga, just moving your body will make you feel so much better. It'll clear your mind. It will put you in a better mood. I promise you. So you know what? Just get up, dance, do a little dance in between your workout, or just dance. I love to dance. I will probably never film myself dancing, but you know what? Put on some high heels, turn the music up in your headphones, in your ears, dance in front of your mirror. I do that to this day. It makes me feel so much better after I do it. Pretend like you're some famous person. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just saying, just do it and it'll put you in a better mood. So my last piece of advice in this video before I shut up is just find whatever you like to do. Maybe lifting weights like this isn't your thing. Maybe you're not okay with working out by yourself in your room. I actually love working out in my room. I haven't been to a gym since I was in college. It has been so long. I feel like I would be distracted, or I don't know. I just enjoy working out in my room. And I've held myself accountable for so long that I don't really need a group workout class, but if that's something that you need to, then join a gym, join a group workout class with some of your friends. I personally just like listening to music or watching my shows and looking at myself in the mirror, which is what I'm doing a lot in this video. My mirror ends up being behind the camera, or I'm watching myself in the camera because I just have to watch myself the whole time I'm doing it. But yeah, so I just like working out at home. Maybe like Pilates, yoga, hiking, biking. There's so many things. Try it all. Just try a little and see what you really enjoy doing. If you try something out and you're excited to do it again the next day, then that's probably what you should stick to. There's no need to force yourself to do something you really don't like to do. It's not going to last in the long run, and you're not going to help yourself out by doing that. Don't force yourself to do something because someone said you should, or because you think that this is the only way you can get results. Just do what makes you happy. Truly. That's all that matters, and that's how you'll see results. Also, shout out to you if you've made it this long in this poorly lit video. So it's still dark outside. Of course, the sun's not up yet, and I have very little lighting in my room. So I turned the flash on the tripod that this phone is on, and yeah, it just wasn't working out. So I tried my best. Very bad lighting. I apologize. I'll work on that. Maybe I can start working out in the living room and the lighting will be better. I do plan on filming more workout videos in the future, so stick around for those. So now that I'm done working out, I have also showered and gotten ready for work. It's about 7 o'clock whenever I make my protein shake, and I just add water to this and just have 1 scoop every single morning. I recommend this kind. It's 30 grams of protein, tastes really good, it's chocolatey, it doesn't taste bad. I then make my coffee to take to work, so I have coffee for work every single morning. I use sugar-free coffee creamer. I either use the French vanilla flavor or the hazelnut. Those two are my favorite. I'm not like that big on how much coffee creamer I use. I try to keep it around 80 grams or so just because I know the calorie count for that, but it's kind of hard to film and pay attention to how much you're pouring, so whatever. So then I'm getting ready for work, drinking my protein shake, putting on my makeup, ready to head out the door. It's about 7:30 whenever I leave for work. Also, I want to add in, I started my morning 15 minutes early because it takes a lot of time to film everything and get the angles. I don't know how people do it all the time. I was so off schedule. I was running around like a chicken with my head chopped off at the last minute trying to get everything done. But yes, I did it and got out the door on time. So I'm used to eating every couple hours. I like to eat little things and snack all day. So about 9:30 at work, I start getting hungry. I have my protein bar as a snack, so this holds me over until lunch at 12. I also love these flavored waters. They're 0 sugar. They come in so many flavors. This is my absolute favorite flavor though. What's up? So this is my lunch. So this is what I'm eating the week before going to the beach. Normally I have protein yogurt. That's 25 grams of protein. Per serving with strawberries. I've been eating that for lunch for like months. I can eat the same thing and not get tired of it. So yes, I am missing out on protein, but for the purposes of this video, and I also ate this last year whenever I was trying to lose weight. So I lost 35 pounds and I was eating fruit every day for lunch and walking along with other things. But I have pears, I have strawberries, and black seedless grapes. So this is what I will be eating for lunch. And I'll check back in with you whenever I have my protein shake in the afternoon. So about 3 o'clock at work, I'll make this protein shake, and that's all I'll eat until I eat dinner, which is usually all around 5:30. And I know this isn't going to look very appetizing, but it is good. It is leftovers, so it's cornflake chicken and corn and rolls. I kind of just eat whatever. Dinner is whatever I feel like, no boundaries. So this is going to be my last snack is this. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this video up. So I have these dates, and I eat dates on a regular basis. And these, I did not know. I didn't notice whenever I bought them that they weren't pitted, which actually, now that I got these, I think these are a lot better than the ones that are pitted because they're not as dry. So you just have to take the pit out in the middle, but they're still good. So this is what I will be eating for tonight for my final snack. So yeah, that wraps up this video. I know it was short. I didn't do a lot of actual talking. It was a lot of voiceover, but this is pretty much what I eat aside from the dinner. That changes out. Don't really weigh anything. don't track the calories. I've tracked for so long, I kind of know how much I'm eating anyway, since I eat the same foods over and over again. Not sure why I'm still holding up the dates, but since I do eat the same foods on a regular basis, I know how much protein I'm getting and how much calories I'm getting. So yeah, but that's gonna end this video. Thanks for watching.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.